They're on their way, here to slay, but they need some help. They need some help.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to
Emmy and Ian need help.
Yes, stream Just a Boy by Brandon and the Clubs. His TikTok went viral. I'm obsessed. The comments are being a little mean, so everyone go stream Just a Boy by Brandon and the Clubs. And
zoom in on this. I'm taking the plastic film off.
Emmy's new hyperfixation is taking people's temperatures. Oh, slay. Wow. I love doing that. You know, when you get a new iPhone and you go, I've only experienced that twice because I don't have money to buy iPhones.
98.1.
What's wrong? Am I gonna die? For all of you who don't know, Emmy just took my temperature.
98.3. My hands are always really cold and I'm taking the temperature just as low.
Emmy's hands get puffy and freezing.
Yeah.
We were on a hike once and she was like, why is my hand 4 times the size?
Yeah, my hand like inflated like it was a balloon and I was like, oh. And then Ian's like, no, it's fine. And then he looked at it and he said, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I looked it up on Google. You know how that goes.
What are you drinking from Starbucks right now?
I was drinking a caramel macchiato. What were you drinking, Emerald?
A cold brew with an espresso shot, and you can imagine.
You're a fucking psychopath
what
for
that
that.
did.
You're a literal fucking psychopath.
Put a picture under my fucking ass. I literally was shitting back out cold brew. Sorry, guys.
I
feel like I got like, what's that surgery?
Colonoscopy.
Bypass?
Gastric bypass is like not this. That's like a weight loss surgery. It's
well, I feel like I got it because I feel like I literally just shit out half my body weight.
You did.
I did get surgery.
On what?
I don't know. I might have carpal tunnel.
Yeah, that's like
figuring that out right now.
Isn't that crazy?
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, you said you were so young and youthful, but now you have carpal tunnel like an old lady.
And you still can't get out of your bed before 3 p.m., bitch.
That's depression. That is depression. Emmy is mental health shaming.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Because if you have mental health, just figure it out. If you don't want mental health, don't. Or if you don't want, what does Jake Paul say?
I don't know.
Now I just seem like a psychopath.
No, Cameron Dallas said go for a walk.
No, Michael
Myers.
Jake Paul said it was just something along the lines of like, oh, you're depressed, just don't be. And like that was so eye-opening.
It really was. Or if we
I'm kidding, by the way. Don't get mad at me.
Anyways, so let's talk. Let me see what we're writing down. We were supposed to come in for the podcast yesterday.
We couldn't.
We genuinely could not. There was too much going on.
For a second, I was like, we need to make up a lie to Jordan. And we need to tell him we can't come. But then I was like, we can't lie to Jordan. We just have to call him and start screaming.
Yeah, because he texted, I love you guys. And then I was like, literally fuck off, Jordan, because now I'm going to feel bad.
Yeah, and we had to call him and freak out. Because I couldn't leave my house yesterday.
Although
Even though I did. I'm sorry. At night, because we found out that, never mind. I've seen James Corden too many fucking times.
Oh, yeah, wait, let's talk about that. We're trying to see Gaga today. She's going to be at the Academy. Literally, I don't know what happened where we decided that, like, we were going to act like we were 16 years old again. But I'm here for it. I'm treating LA like it's a small hometown.
We're on freaking vacay in LA, 16 years old. Time of our lives. Our moms are letting us go out by ourselves because they're going to dinner tonight.
And we're living our lives.
And we're going to go find Lady Gaga. That's not... Somebody answer this. I don't know who it is.
I will.
Don't show the phone number.
You'll also the beeping for the thermometer.
Emmy, guess what?
What?
Oh,
it was
Spencer.
I'm
with Jordan.
Guess what?
Everyone say hi to Spencer.
Oh, wait, say hi to the podcast.
Oh, hi, podcast. It's me, Spencer.
Okay, what were you saying?
I'm sorry for interrupting your podcast. I wanted to tell you, you know how I was like, OMG, like, I'm so sad I'm leaving. So I just booked the flight for November 19th to the 29th, and I need to, like, go see my accountant, but I'm coming for 10 days to look for an apartment.
Oh, slay!
Thank God. Wait, let me call you. Let me call you after and let's talk.
Yes, we'll call you after, Miss
Okay,
Wah.
hi, podcast. Hi, Ian. I love you, too.
Love you.
Okay,
Bye,
I'll call you.
friends.
Oh, he says bye. I'll call you later. Bye.
Love Spencer. Spencer for Halloween was Spencer on a dress.
Can you give me the thermometer? It's running the sound.
Emmy's being told that she cannot have the thermometer in her hand because she keeps beeping it. It's like an airplane. You have to turn your phone off or it's going to ruin the flight. Emmy, why would you throw it with an upper hand? Emmy just went whoosh. You threw that shit like a football. Anyways, Spencer was Spencer in a dress for Halloween.
I have a TikTok in my drafts, and I wasn't gonna post it, but since we're talking about this, we were drunk in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm Quinn from Glee, and I point at Spencer. I go, Spencer on a corset.
Literally every gay person we know it was gay fairy, not
No,
like
it was-
not like
it
gay
was-
fairy, but like gay forest fairy, gay nun.
It was Billy and Spencer in a corset and wings
Every
all
single
week.
night,
But
the
they
whole
ate.
night.
They looked great.
The whole night. Zaya looked good.
Oh,
on Halloween.
Zaya
Zaya was serving on
ate.
Halloween. She looked
They
so
looked
good.
good.
No, they
all
were-
looked good.
They were no, yeah, they did look good. They were
We should have an episode
corset girls.
where I dress as Jimmy Fallon, you dress as Ellen, and we battle.
What does that fucking mean? We battle
Did
for
it
what?
not make perfect
We battle
spit?
for what?
Who's the best talk show host? Want to do it right now?
Yeah. Can I be Ellen?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, thank you for coming to the well, actually, Jimmy, I know that you got divorced recently. Do you want to see your wife?
Yeah, bring her out.
She's actually in this table.
We need to stop. I feel
Ellen's
like
a fucking menace. Have you seen that video of Ellen?
I love when Jimmy Fallon fake laughs.
I love it too, but have you seen the video of Ellen literally making that girl sit in the corner in front of the entire audience and like all of national television? She's a fucking monster for that. Okay, so she did this segment where she was giving away free merch to everyone, and it was one piece of free merch. And
Oh
so-
yeah, and she.
and-
Oh my
and
god!
This
yeah.
girl, for those who don't know, this girl was like, "Oh, I really want to get one for my sister," so she got two and like lied, which is like whatever, girl. It's free fucking merch. Like you already said it's free. Like I'm sure you got. Anyways, and so Ellen was like, "I wanted to see who was honest," and literally singles this girl out in front of the entire crowd on national television. And then the girl's like laughing, but like obviously nervous because literally like she probably just flew across the country to see someone she loved, and now like they're calling her out on national television. And then Ellen makes her sit in the corner in front of the audience on the stage and like publicly shames her. It's the craziest thing ever.
Jimmy Fallon would never do that, so he wins.
Jimmy Fallon wouldn't do that. I love him. He's so hot.
Did I make this up in
unironically.
my brain that he got his like ring finger stuck on something and it ripped his finger off?
I mean, you made that up.
No, I don't think I did. Hold on, keep talking.
Jimmy Fallon is sexy.
Jimmy Fallon ripped his finger skin off. Jimmy
Jimmy Fallon. I thought you said we were gonna say foreskin.
finger.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon explains his finger injury, so I'm not a liar. I know my Jim. Hold on.
Wait, you can't play a clip from the show. I don't think. Right, Jordan?
But I'm not a liar. It's his ring finger. He ripped it off.
Can I see? Is it like gross?
Well, he didn't post a pic.
Sorry. No, Jimmy Fallon is sexy. I don't care. I don't care. I will fight it. I think he's hot.
Jimmy Fallon.
I mean, I
Finger.
believe you.
No, I just wanted to educate you.
It's
all.
like Michael saying that Spencer got abducted by aliens. Our friends were in town, and literally our friend Michael was like, "Yeah, like Spencer like thinks that they got abducted by aliens."
And then we're all like, "Wait, what?" And Michael could not find the TikTok.
No.
So did we ask? If it was
No,
real?
wait, call Spencer back. I need to know. We literally, he was like, "Yeah, like Spencer said that like they got abducted by aliens." Like,
Ah!
what?
I tripped and fell in my kitchen on a braided rug that my wife loves, and I can't wait to burn it to the ground. What? My ring got caught on the countertop when I was going down and stuck there and pulled my finger off. Ew! I told you.
That's disgusting. Wait, I need to call Spencer back. Tonight's a Spencer party. Okay, wait.
It was when I was 15. Jimmy Fallon ripped his finger off.
We need confirmation. Oh, I look bad.
Spencer,
Spencer.
Did you ever make a TikTok about being abducted by aliens?
Yeah, I did, and I got so much shit for it too, because everyone kept saying that I was like lying.
Okay, because Michael was telling us, and we're like, no. And then Michael's like, no, I'm finding the TikTok. It's real. I was like, no, it's not. And we all literally thought it was.
It did well, and then I had a whole bunch of people commenting on my video being like, "You were not abducted." Like I have multiple stories, and like on top, and like let's be real, Emmy and Ian, you have both heard my possession story.
Oh, I
Like,
believe that one.
Literally, I was possessed, had to have Reiki done on me. My Native American aunt literally had to like cleanse my room, give me sage spray, the fucking works. Like, come on, like.
Okay. You need to come on the podcast, but we were just talking
Wait, yeah,
about
let's
it.
save this for when Spencer's
Save it for
here.
when you're on. But, oh my God, what the
Okay.
fuck? Okay, well, we'll see you again. Goodbye. Bye.
So I guess Spencer was abducted by aliens. Sorry, Michael.
Sorry, Michael, I guess you were right. That's really fucked up.
Sometimes we fall asleep, like transition into another topic,
And then sometimes we don't.
and sometimes we don't. Right now is one of those. I just want to talk about how nobody gave me the inside scoop when I wasn't a social media person, and I wish somebody would have. So I'm here to do that for you. And I almost posted this as a TikTok, but I
Or
didn't.
about Halloween, like the parties.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
gonna say that influencer parties aren't fun, and it's just Nikita Dragon standing in a corner the
It
whole time.
Literally is. I made a whole TikTok about this.
But don't stop inviting me and Ian because, like, I think it's fun. But in a general,
It's just not.
if
It's
you
just,
went, you'd be like, "What?" It's only fun because I'm not just. it's-
I can't believe that there's definitely people out there that are jealous, and I understand that because like from an outsider perspective, like when I didn't live in LA. Also, I understand that our experience in LA is completely different because I made a TikTok about it and I saw comments being like, "That's just influencers, babe, you fucking bitch." And I was like, I understand that like there's
when we go places that aren't influencer parties, they're so fucking fun.
I know, like going to heaven. If you want to go have fun,
If
go
you want
to
to have fun in LA, go to heaven.
Like honestly, that's why we go to the clubs because literally I'm not kidding. Like literally, here's a rundown. Should I give them the rundown that I made in the TikTok?
Yeah.
So let me give you guys a rundown, a scoop, the tea. I'm making this sound more interesting than it is. So I went to a LA party by myself. Big mistake. Actually, not technically by myself. I did go with Matt, but like we got lost. And by we, I mean like I lose everyone every single time I go out.
You run.
I do run. We both have that bad
Yeah, I'm like acting
habit
like I don't.
of running. Anyways, so I show up. Here's literally what every single fucking influencer party is. People in LA, they don't have fun. And not people in LA, I mean the influencers. They go to take photos and leave. Every party ends at fucking 12:30, 1. Meanwhile, I'm fucking crazy, so I'm ready to be out till 5 in the morning.
I'm crazy.
But you know what I mean.
No,
Like
yeah, sorry.
if a club was open till 5 a.m. here, we would be there till 5 a.m. Like that's just the truth. But every party ends so early because people don't actually want to party. They get drunk, they go there, and then here's what happens. You walk in, you see someone, and I don't give a fuck. It's literally almost everyone. And I'm not gonna throw everyone under the bus, but it genuinely, even like your favorite like quirky TikTokers that are like, "Oh, I'm all TikTok," which I fucking hate that word. The people that are like, "Oh, like I just like, I don't know, like influencer culture, like I hate it." Girl, you're a part of it. Every single person, the most relatable person that you think, they are not like that girl. Like
Those
they
are
are.
honestly the ones that do the most too.
I know it's like actually because at least you know what you're expecting with like the people that obviously seem like they would be like so influencer, so you're not as surprised. But the people who are like quirky and don't want to seem like influencer-y, they do it the worst. And so you'll show up and they'll be like, "Hey, oh my God," and the second you say hi to them, they start looking around.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's like.
They don't make eye contact.
Yeah, and it's also like some of these people like we haven't met, so we want to have a conversation with them and like talk to them and just be like, "Hey, like, what's up?" Because it's our first time meeting, but it'll just be like, "Hey, haha," and then it's like, "Where's Larry?"
God forbid fucking Tana Moja's there because then it's like a fucking manhunt. And it's people that they talk shit about too, which I'm not saying that we don't go up to Bryce Hall and like troll him, but anyways, so you'll hug them and they'll be like, and someone with like 30 million followers walk in, and it's usually not even that they're friends. It's usually like, "Oh my God, like Tana once liked my TikTok. Like, do you think she wants to like hang? Oh my gosh. And they'll like look around. They'll run up to this person, like the most famous person there. They'll be like, "Hey, have a conversation." If that, most of the time, the even more famous person is even more of an asshole and will just be like, "Ugh." And then they walk away, and then it's just like a wild fucking goose chase, and they do it all night long until the party's over.
It's like also I don't know because when we go, us like running around is more of just like it's really funny to mess with Zarbra. So
Call
we
him homophobic.
usually look for Zarbra, mess with him for 20 minutes, try to find someone we can both like make a joke, not make a joke. I don't know how to word that.
Not,
Like
like,
find
make
Bryce
fun of
Hall
them.
and personally in our heads do something that we think is funny that's not like directly bullying
Pull off a
him.
bit.
What?
It's like pulling off a bit.
A
It's
bit,
like a
yeah,
bit.
a bit.
It's just like something
Like-
stupid. And we've never had no one like not laugh because people like And I don't want to be like, oh, people know us, but they know like our vibe of like
Oh
what
no,
we're
like
gonna
how
do.
Claire just made a TikTok and she was saying how she walks around and just go, you smell, like shit like that. Like that's funny. So when we do the run around thing, it's more of like we're so fucking bored because no one will do anything.
No
so
one will talk to us, so the only way to get people's attention is
to
literally
do a bit.
is to be psychotic. You have to go out to people and be like, you smell like shit and no one here likes you.
Yeah, and also like, why the fuck are we at a party if we're all not blackout drunk?
No, and it's so fucking weird. And literally, we went to a party and it was us standing in the dirt with fucking like Tana.
It was
Mojo and
the
Bryce.
dirt, bitch. I felt like I was at homecoming.
There was no drinks. The music.
texted me.
Love the person that put it on. Love all those people, but
Why am I checking my
it
text?
was just people in dirt.
Yeah, it was just like,
Not
okay,
a drink
like
in sight.
I'm dressed as a skeleton in the dirt.
That literally was Halloween.
It was basically just like, okay, I'm like covered in sticky paint, standing in the dirt, and
It's
And,
freezing,
like-
and the Uber was $130.
yeah, and there was like one porta potty, so I have to like kind of just piss in the grass because like it was either that or in my pants. So
It's
you
like-
guys pick.
Yeah, and obviously, again, I know it's not people who were born and raised in LA. It's influencers that like have these fucked up parties, but like, just talk to each other. Like literally, the person that's super famous that you want to see doesn't give a single fuck that you're talking to them. Especially like a couple of like the bigger people that I'm thinking of. The only interaction that I've had is, and then they wave and walk away. Literally, just like
I do
or
have
like,
to say, I think I can think of one influencer that puts on parties that like I usually have fun at, but I think it's more of just like the crowd that goes there is really fun to mess with.
Who?
Baron.
I fucking cannot go to Baron's
I
house.
heart Baron.
No,
Baron has classy old man energy.
I love Baron.
I've had 3 conversations with Baron. One of them were like, "You act like a classy old man," and he said, "Thank you, Emmy." And he's so peaceful.
No, going to Baron's for a party is like literally, I have to like mentally prepare myself.
Oh, I
because
mentally remove myself out of my brain.
It's like, and also keep inviting me because like I.
oh yeah,
will
keep
go
inviting
'cause
us. We love it.
I think the one thing about influencer parties is that
Sorry if I flash the camera at all. I'm not wearing shorts.
I think the one thing about like our LA experience with these parties is it's kind of like the only thing we know because we moved and we don't know like people that grew up
Oh,
here. You know what I
A,
mean?
that, B, when I lived in Ohio, I did not party. I've never
didn't
been to
have
a
any
club. Like, I
friends.
didn't do anything. I didn't friend. Like, I just, like, moved here, and that, like, my first experience, like, going out and partying and, like, going to clubs was here. So, like, that's the only, like,
The club
thing I
vibes
have of it.
are so different though.
yeah.
Those are
I mean, I went to a club in New York once, but my expectations were set way too fucking high because Jacob Elordi and James Corden were there. James Corden, stop following me around.
talk about that. Speak on that. Speak your fucking
James
truth,
Corden,
sis.
I've seen you one too many fucking times. I love you though. Sorry, I just have a problem with like old.
Isn't he
talk show-
canceled?
Is he?
I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with actually anything.
I
No?
don't
Okay.
either. I don't like. I get so confused because sometimes I'll post something and they'll be like, "You didn't know they were canceled." I don't know who the fuck this person is. Sorry, I don't like. My life is not involved around like.
I don't have James Corden updates.
I
on my
think-
phone.
I think if you are going to like go hang out with somebody you've never met or like,
Hmm.
I don't know how to word this
Wait,
correctly.
that's a different thing, but yeah, that's.
But if you're going to like hang out with someone you've never met in real fucking life, do you look up if they were canceled?
are you
What
gonna
the
be like,
fuck?
are
Or
you-
like if your friend brought someone, you're not gonna like. It's like, oh, here's my friend that I brought. You're not gonna like turn and be like, let me check if they're canceled.
you're not
That's
gonna
not
go,
normal.
You're not gonna be like, okay, Ben Pearson. I don't know if that's an actual person. And you're like, canceled.
Yeah, it's just, like,
different buzzwords to
that-
see if they're like, oh my god, it's like hell. Literally, that's happened to us a couple times. We're like, we've just met someone out, and obviously we're like human beings. Also, we both have kind of removed ourselves more from social media recently. Like, we don't check Twitter as much. We don't like go on we go on social medias a lot, but like not in the way we used to.
It's good for your brain.
It is good for your brain. And so like we don't fucking know a lot of these like newer people, which isn't us trying to say that we're better or anything, but we just literally don't know. Like, bitch, give me Joey Graceffa and Ricky Dillon any night and I'll have a fucking key.
It's also just like with like liking a new artist or like blah blah blah. Like unless you're like, I feel like everyone has an artist they're like super invested in. And you know most things about them, but like if it's just an artist that's kind of just like, oh, like I like this person, I like this person. Like
I appreciate
I'm not
what
gonna
they do.
investigate. I'm like I don't unless it's like flat out like here's what they did.
Especially
and I
in
heard-
person, in real life, you don't fucking do that. That's not like, you don't meet someone drunk at a party and your first initial thought is, oh my God, let me check Twitter.
And if it is,
Then girl, you're part of the people we're talking about. Also, again, I made a TikTok about how influencer parties are just like a food chain to get
You
a
have chapstick?
photo. Yeah, it's in the other room. It's like the food chain to see who they can meet. That's the most famous. So many bitches were commenting like, "This is so true," and it's literally people that I was like talking about in the post. I'm like, girl, that is actually about you because you are actually the person. Anyways, I'm addicted to the RuPaul's Drag Race game. I've spent
I love the Properties Brother game.
I've spent $30. My queen, for the video, our video viewers get a little special treat today because I'm going to show it on the camera. Which camera should I show it to, Jordan? Also, Jordan's in the studio with us today. Everything's feels normal. He has.
Woo! Yeah! Whack-a-mole.
So I'm obsessed with the RuPaul's Drag Race game. My drag queen's name is Sleganza Hunty Boots. Can you see? You see Sleganza?
Mm-hmm.
Literally fucking obsessed. Like, I keep spending money on it. I'm obsessed with it. It's giving me some sort of like gay boy fantasy that I've just needed my whole life. Like, it's everything to me. I have so much shit in the game, so many outfits. I'm literally collecting outfits. You said, can I get a straw today at Starbucks?
Yo, could you imagine if there were owl fits and like people just had owls that they wore as like
Jordan,
clothes
what
and
the
they were
fuck are you saying? Jordan.
and like people just walked around like owls?
Jordan.
Jordan.
What was that?
Ian tried making me download the game. There's no game. You just press buttons. It's not a game. There's
Yes,
nothing.
it is.
To
You
play.
have to.
There's nothing to play. Play the Properties Brother game because it's Candy Crush mixed with designing your own house, and I think that's genius. I spent maybe $60 on that game already.
Okay.
I love Domino's.
Yeah, me too. I love.
I would never want any other pizza. Like Pizza Hut. Ugh. Disgusting.
Yeah, we love Domino's. They're the
I
coolest.
love Domino's. Or
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Oh wait, let's talk about actual Halloween.
Halloween.
We had a sleigh. We had a sleigh on Halloween. Me and Emmy. First of all, we dressed up as Cheerios from Glee. My brother was in town and he was Sue Sylvester. We were Cheerios. I was Brittany. You were Quinn. I almost said Gwen. And we did a DJ set and it was so much fucking fun. I've not had that much fun in so long. Emmy, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing there, girly?
Just call me Big Girly.
No, I said girly.
Girly, you have it on.
Jordan literally tries to fucking antagonize us so that we'll get in a fight so that it's like more interesting content. Stop, because now you're making me want to do it and I'm getting distracted to talk. Emmy's twisting up the cup holder.
You can't even make yours look like this.
I've been good at, because it's on the other side. I've been really good at being descriptive for the audio listeners of this episode, so. We love
mine
you,
is
though.
basically fruit salad. I was reading the bag. Juan is basically fruit salad.
Wine is.
Juan.
I love wine.
I love Juan.
I love sangria. Life hack. If you don't like drinking
Sangria.
alcohol or like the taste of alcohol, this
Don't
is
do
literally
it.
like a fucking Shane
Are you
Dawson
gonna say
life hack.
Eat the elderberries.
Yeah, eat
Don't
the
do it.
elderberries and
Don't do
it
it.
tastes
It
like
tricks you.
juice.
No, it tricks you.
I mean,
It tricks you. Don't do it. I'm not kidding.
no, it tastes
Don't
really
do it.
good, but be careful because Emmy blacked out and then broke like 50 like hangers that were all on the floor when she moved.
I moved in and I was like, we have to celebrate. And then I had rosé and Ian got sangria and I finished the whole bottle.
And
I was like,
mine.
and I was like, I need more. And then I was like, yours tastes like shit. I need to eat this elderberry. Or no, it's not called elderberry. That's a vitamin.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Those berries that change your flavor
Yeah.
or your taste buds. I ate one and it was a mistake because the sangria tasted like delicious juice, and I fell asleep on the floor for 3 hours.
She did, and then she woke up and went, "Ah!" and then literally fucking broke half her room. The camera keeps turning off. Jordan, this is Nightmare biggest disaster of experience.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Speaking of Nightmare, before Christmas.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Danny Elfman scared me a little bit.
I don't know who that is.
Good night, please check. He
Get a little closer to the mic.
Danny
Not
Elfman
that
scares me a
close.
little bit. He kept doing this. I went to see The Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't even know Billie was doing it until Live Nation asked if I
Eilish?
wanted tickets for anything, and I said Billie Eilish. They said, "Oh, The Nightmare Before Christmas thing." I said, "What?" Then I found out Billie was doing it, so I went to see it, and it was fantastic and so good. And all my fucking comments on the TikTok I posted are like, meh. I liked it.
Yeah, I think she sounded amazing.
I
don't
liked it. I think
understand.
she sounded
I think it was just too many
fantastic.
people saw it because it has like 6 million views. So like obviously like bitches that don't like Billie are automatically gonna be like, actually her voice sucks and she's not talented
I
whatsoever.
think
And
the
honestly,
original's fantastic. I think Billie did amazing. I love The Night Before Christmas.
You know what I
think it's-
hate?
What? Sorry, I was just
especially
really
with
close to
Billie,
you.
especially with Billie.
Hmm.
I know Billie got canceled. I hate when someone gets canceled and the first thing is, thank God I never even liked them. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut up. No one cares that you didn't like the person, and you probably didn't actually not like the person. Anyways, today me and Emmy were talking about how seeing a nun in public is like spotting a Pokemon. It is. That was really random. It's such a treat to see a good old-fashioned nun in public. Like we need to bring
magnets on this.
we need to bring nuns back. That's what's missing in America is
That-
nuns.
They still are. My friend convinced me there was a nun jail.
How many people were in there?
A lot.
None. You wanna laugh, bitch. Don't even pretend. You wanna laugh.
Anyways, Bridget, my friend at home, told me that this one big building was a nun jail and it had no windows. And she said they're not allowed out. And she wasn't kidding. We were like 14. She's like, they're not allowed out ever. They're all stuck in there. I, for years, thought there was a nun jail and that they all weren't allowed to leave.
What would they have done?
None.
Oh, I see. I gave you a laugh on that, bitch, but you wouldn't give me a laugh. You're sick. Wait, did we talk about Gaga? Oh yeah, we did. I better see Lady Gaga today. We have to talk like we're gay 30-year-olds that are trying to live out their 20s again, so that we'll meet Gaga.
What do you fart?
No, but it does smell like shit. Oh, is it?
Jordan, did you rip ass?
No.
Did I?
He said, "Did I?" And you made the face like when a little girl gets her ears pierced. You said, "Did I?" That might you looked in that camera and it's literally not on.
Everyone listen to Phineas's album. It's fantastic.
It is really good. Wait, Emmy blacked out at Greta Van Fleet.
Oh my god, I went to see Greta Van Fleet. So fucking good.
I was the designated driver because I don't like them. Not that I don't like them. I'm not.
The black smoke rises. I went to see Greta Van Fleet. I did black out, but I did. I went to go buy a hoodie and it was fully white, and I was like, I'm so excited for my Greta Van Fleet hoodie, and I bought it, and immediately after I bought it, spilled red wine over the whole thing, and the worker looks at me and he's like, oh, and I go, tie dye, it's tie dye. And then my dog also pissed on the hoodie, so it was nice having it for 3 seconds.
I don't know why you buy anything that's white. I don't know why. Emmy, this is love you. And I'm very appreciative of Emmy. I literally steal all her clothes. But sometimes Emmy will be like, I have clothes because I'm literally her.
I'm not fucking washing them before you take them. You
No,
wash them.
I'm her Goodwill. This entire outfit, except for my shoes, is Emmy's. But sometimes I will pull out a shirt and it will be like covered in honey mustard. One time she gave me sweatpants and there was grass in the pockets, like literally like it was literally like full of dirt and grass. Like I put my hands in the pockets to like put my phone in it.
Chinatown Market ones.
Yeah, and it was just grass. What did you do in those? They're cute.
It wasn't real grass, and I don't want to tell you.
What? Just say it. I mean, are you kidding? I have to say this.
No.
Why?
No.
We can't. We have to be
No.
honest. They want authenticity.
No, and we just talked shit about
We
LA
didn't-
parties. That was the authenticity.
What
Don't
evs?
say it,
What evs?
bitch.
Bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're the biggest bitch.
Our friend Michael had to go to wilderness camp for 2 weeks, and they only gave him a block of cheddar cheese and a
Can
tart.
we talk about Michael and Jenna?
Michael and Jenna are my friends from Florida. I met them when I was 14, I think.
Not real people. They literally were introduced to you to distract you from something going on.
Yeah, I don't know what, but Jenna and Michael are my favorite people ever. I met them when I was in freshman year, I think, 8th grade freshman year. Met them in real life for the first time senior year, and then they've just been coming here, and I've been going there over and over because they're besties. But they're
I'm
not
obsessed with
fucking
them.
real
I'm
people.
actually like, I've never been more obsessed with two people in my entire life.
Jenna will do this thing where she'll just like look up, like she'll go on Google, like out of nowhere. We'll just be out like in and out. She'll be like deep questions, and then she'll just be like, Emmy, have you ever thought about ending your life? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then like they just like do things that don't. Like,
They
it's
tell
not
us
real.
stories that we're like, and then they just like, they'll be like, oh yeah, one time there was
We need
like,
to have them on here.
literally, they're like, oh yeah, one time I got in the back of an old lady's motorcycle and we drove to Texas, and I'm just like,
And they're not kidding. They're not trying to be funny. They're just like telling us, and we're like, that's not normal.
one time, like I want to tell stories without actually giving detail.
I know. I don't know if we can like say the ones I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know. Now that I think about it, but they're like literally last time they were here, they went out and they just ended up somewhere that they just had no idea where they were. And
I left them for a day because I had to leave, and they were
and he
still-
left them for literally one
day.
night. It was
And they ended up in like they went to WeHo. I ended up in Glendale at a random stripper's house that they didn't know. I can't give the rest of the detail, but just know that it's like doesn't sound fucking real. They called me and told me, and I said, "Excuse me." I left them for a day. They just like I don't know what the fuck they like. They're just like the biggest psychopaths I've ever met in my life.
Michael literally was like dead on the floor.
Jenna got hit by a car once, and Michael got mad at her. They
When
were
she
riding
passed out on Melrose.
Oh,
Oh, no,
yeah.
is that Rose? or-
in Little Tokyo.
Oh yeah.
Those people.
Yeah,
What?
they're
Wait,
like
what?
my besties from Florida.
And they got hit by cars.
Well, Jenna got hit by a car and Michael got mad at her. They were riding bikes and Jenna went in front of the car, Michael went behind it, and the car hit Jenna. She was on the floor. And I don't know if Michael saw her get hit, but he literally said, "Get up." And then he told the car to leave. So
They are fucking insane.
and also when Michael was telling me about this block of cheese thing, he was just like saying it like it was normal. He's like, "Yeah, I was on the way to the block of cheese and a tart." And I was like, "What?"
That's like my biggest fear. I can't believe people actually like do that. Didn't Paris Hilton have to do that? She like
Mhm.
she went to like some school like without her consent or whatever, and
Mhm.
like that's terrifying. If I was in the middle of the woods, with
I
a
think
block
he
of
knew he
cheese-
was going. He wasn't going for behavior issues. He was going because his dad did it and his dad wanted him to. Like he knew he was going.
He was, oh my god, did you ever go to camp as a kid?
My mom wouldn't let me. But Nikki was allowed to.
Yeah, what the fuck, Nikki?
What the fuck?
No,
Why
I.
didn't your mom allow you to go to camp?
I don't know. So you gonna tell me, Mom?
Like, do you ask?
Yeah, so many times.
I don't know. Maybe
Just
something
no.
bad happened at a camp near her.
I don't live here.
Were you trying to go to camp here, like recently, or do you mean like when you're?
No, in Ohio.
So what do you mean by I don't live here?
You said maybe something bad happened here.
No, like at the camp is what I meant.
Well, there's a lot of camps,
I know. you're
and I
right.
never got to experience it. So you want to go in freaking bunk beds in a camp? You wanna have a
Honestly,
camp?
we could, but I feel like I wouldn't want my
Me,
kid going
you,
to camp.
Brittany,
Justin Bieber.
Michael, Jenna, Bree,
Okay, that sounds like a lot
Matt,
for a camp. Yeah. Matt would go
Spencer,
camping.
Billy,
Spence
Kenzie,
Walk camp trip. Spence Walk's big cabin
David, Jake.
vacay.
Chandler,
Yeah, we can keep. You can
Kat.
keep yeah, we can keep going.
Jordan. 15 campers.
One prize.
One
Winner
prize.
takes it all.
I know what the prize is. You think I'm participating in the games, but I raked the whole thing because I am the murder mystery. It's a
Remember
murder
when-
mystery game. I'm the murderer.
Remember when we were supposed to be on a game show and then they tried to make us write the entire script and pay us $50?
Mhm.
And then said that we were going to be on billboards and then said never mind and then said actually we are. And then I gave them the billboard concept and then they were going to steal it. And then we wasted 3 months of our lives trying to set up a game show that literally didn't make any sense. And anytime we asked them, we'd go to their house and they'd offer us a Red Bull and try to get us really drunk.
Yeah.
And said that we were going to be on Netflix.
They wanted us to write the script out, like do everything. We're like, yeah, totally. And then we're like, hey, can we like actually talk about this? And like, we just ordered $50 Taco Bell. Go get yourself a beer. I don't fucking want either of those, bitch.
They literally said we were gonna be like on Netflix. Hulu was like, we're working out the contracts. And like would just invite us over and like lie to us and like
And also it was believable
It
because
was
it
actually-
wasn't like this random person. Like it was someone
that you
y'all know.
think you would know. Yeah, it is someone that everyone kind of knows, and I won't say the name, although I really want to because it was fucking annoying and actually the worst thing ever. I think we might have talked about this a little bit, but literally we thought we were going to be like on a game show. Like we also were told that we were going to be able to move into like this mansion after the game show. Remember that?
Mhm.
We thought we were going to have like a really beautiful like Studio City mansion, and like some people a part of the game show like literally like quit their jobs because they thought
And
that
they
were
bought
moving.
people plane tickets. I'm saying this shit. Spencer said, I have college. Spencer was a part of this too. He said, I have college. I cannot come. So don't buy me a plane ticket. And they booked it without saying anything. Sent him the email. And he's like, what?
It was a
And then-
random airport in New Jersey.
Yeah, it was like Alaskan Airlines. And then he was like, I can't go.
Without their name on it. Spencer's name was not on it.
Yeah,
His
and then-
name was not on it.
And the people were like, well, we bought it. And then they got pizza flight from Australia. And we're all
literally,
like,
Peach was like, it's COVID. Like, I don't think I can get in, babe. And they literally were like, we're gonna have you stay in a hotel for a night and take a test.
yeah, they're like, we're gonna quarantine before. And I was like, okay, for like two, like, where is everyone in quarantine? They're like, in the house. I was like,
no. They said it's gonna be really safe because we're quarantining people. And we said where? And they said they're gonna quarantine at their house and then fly to LA. They weren't even gonna quarantine
That's
us
what it was.
like in a hotel. They literally wanted us to quarantine in our houses.
and then go to the airport and
across
fly
the
on a
world.
plane. They
And
wanted
then
Peach to come from
leave.
Australia, and they're like, you can quarantine at her house at home. Like, what the fuck what? Sorry.
That was the most
Just
insane thing
thinking.
ever. That was
Oh,
kind of
fuck.
everything.
It was a waste of my fucking
It was a waste of fucking time.
And then after they're like, shit, it's not working. They're like, here's $500.
they Venmoed us $500.
Only
It was
us
like-
and Peach though. I don't think anyone else got it. They only Venmoed random people $500, and I was just like.
We were like, thank
Okay.
you, I guess.
And
then
then recently they were like, "You want to come to this party?" No.
they literally tried to. They're like, oh, we're relaunching it, and
Why?
invited us to like a random thing in downtown 2 hours before the event was happening. Literally, 2 hours before they said, "Hey, I got a text. Wait, should I just read the text?"
Yeah.
Literally, like insanity.
Jordan, do you know who we're talking about?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, kind of last minute, but we wanted to invite anyone who has worked with us in the past to a creator event downtown at the Wisdom LA. Bleep officially launched, and we are celebrating a really vibey venue. Feel free to bring a crew.
I've just been pulling my credit cards out on camera, so please don't show any of the numbers. I don't know why I'm doing that. Sorry.
We want to thank you for working with us. Literally, what do you fucking mean? Thank you for working with us. I posted like, oh, I don't even get into it because now I'm pissed. And you know,
I'm pissed.
you know what happens when Big Boy gets pissed. There's gonna
what
be
happens?
diarrhea. A Lady Gaga American Horror Story season 5 amount of diarrhea.
Season 5 Aria.
The season 5 Aria. What's your favorite season?
I really watched American Horror Story too much.
My favorite season of American Horror Story is
You
season
want to yell at me for
2
being a
and
simple
3.
little girl, and you're friggin' whacking that net around. I wish I had the thermometer.
We all can't get what we want. Hey, people of the world. We have an ad for today. The holidays are upon us, so give yourself and your wallet a break. Enjoy delicious, affordable meals delivered to your door and ready to go in just 6 simple steps. Experience full plates and fuller wallets with America's best meal kit. Every plate is 50% cheaper than a meal made from the grocery store. And now it's a perfect time to save your money, especially with the holidays coming up. Meal planning can feel like one more item on an endless list to do. Every plate provides easy-to-follow recipe cards and pre-portioned ingredients so you can spend less time prepping and cooking and more time enjoying good food with family or loved ones. I've used this product, and at first I was skeptical, thinking this might be expensive or too much of a hassle. But now I'm convinced you can get the same deliciousness of a home cooked meal at a lower price. But yeah, I've used this before. It honestly kind of slays, not gonna lie. I like cannot cook. Like I just literally can't cook. And it's really not that hard. They literally just tell you what to do, and it's really not that hard. Everything is already pre-portioned for you. So, if you want to use this, you can try Every Plate for just $1.79 per meal by going to everyplate.com and enter the code HELP179. So that is everyplate.com and enter the code HELP179. So yeah, slay. Do it now.
Live from NPR News. I love NPR News. I listen to every. Well, I don't. Whatever. I just said I don't love the news because I thought that maybe that's problematic. I don't know why it would be problematic. I just enjoy pretending I'm 55 years old and listening.
No, some news stations. Oh wait.
I actually also don't know what the fuck half the shit they're saying means. So
No, some news stations are canceled. I'm not kidding because
CNN.
Is ABC News canceled? People got mad at me. I posted it. I posted that I was home once, and like my dad just like put on like a TV show. I think they're watching Dancing with the Stars.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And I was like, "My dad's watching the news. I'm sorry."
No,
I'm not gonna yell at my
That
dad.
is a problem.
Fox News.
Yeah.
what is that?
Like it's like a horrible. Like they
Is
get really bad.
NPR News wrong?
No, NPR's great.
Live from NPR News. I just like my dad was watching Fox News. I'm not gonna tell my dad to turn the news off. Like, Dad, you're being problematic. Turn the news off. My dad doesn't give a shit. My dad's gonna watch.
You'd
Fox
be like,
News.
shut the fuck up.
He would
Like,
just be like, and I'd say, I'm kidding.
It's good to know what the other side is talking about, though. Seriously, sometimes.
I listen to NPR News, and it's more of, I would say, valuable information rather than like political things. Like they kind of just update you on COVID, and then like, here's natural disasters that are happening, or here's what's happening in this country.
I
It's
can't
like,
do that because it makes me want to actually rip my entire fucking hair out one by one whenever I listen to the news. No, but did you see the thing with
Sorry.
QAnon yesterday? Where they thought that do you know JFK Jr.?
Oh, wasn't he gay?
No, JF Slay. No.
Wait, are you talking about JFK being gay?
No, I'm talking about
JFK.
he had a son that like died, and QAnon people were waiting outside in Texas because they thought he was gonna come back from the dead and say that Donald Trump was actually still the president. And there was like a whole line of people outside waiting for JFK Jr. to come outside and be like, hey, I'm back from the dead. They also thought Tupac was going to come back from the dead. They thought every celebrity they think that every celebrity is like hiding on a different country. So they literally were like, they're all coming back from the country today and exposing like the government.
I believe that.
No, stop, because we can't get down QAnon because me and Emmy will actually start believing
I
it.
saw a whole TikTok about how JFK is gay. JFK.
JF Slay is gay.
JFK is gay because I saw a TikTok and I believe it.
He's queer baiting.
JFK is a queer.
JFK is a queer baiter because that's a gay ass name.
What the fuck?
What?
I literally like.
Oh
was
wait, isn't he
thinking-
dead? I'm sorry, guys.
He got shot in the head.
By who? Sorry.
We are the gospel.
Who the fuck is that,
The
Jordan?
guy that shot JFK.
No, actually though, me and Emmy with like political things, it's bad because I'm not gonna say who,
I
but
failed world history.
somebody died, and me and Emmy had no idea.
No, that was bad.
I'm gonna give like the most loosest details ever. Somebody that was important died one time a couple years ago. And me and Emmy were with people and we were like, who? And like people were like literally crying and we were like not making a joke about it, but we were just so confused and everyone was
I thought
so
it was an actor.
we thought it was an actor and people were so like ridiculously offended at us like at this thing we were at. It was
Really awkward.
it was
We
really
had to learn afterwards.
it was I still don't understand. Do you?
No.
Yeah, I don't. It was really bad.
My brain doesn't hold very much knowledge, obviously.
Same.
And like there's only so much knowledge that can be stored in there. And like when you start saying words I don't know, I can't like
I'm gonna
keep
start
a
learning
sentence.
chipmunk facts.
Why?
Because I feel like everyone wants to know a good chipmunk fact.
Do you know how many nuts they can store in their cheeks?
2.
That sounds like really inappropriate.
I can store a lot. I want to start hanging out with annoying gay people. Not just like me type of annoying. I want to be involved in like, I literally have a fantasy. Have we talked about this? I feel like we might have. I want to have a egotistical, horrible, nasty twink friend group that only wants to tear each other down just for
I
like
have friends like that.
you have twink egotistical friends.
I already had one.
They're
He's
amazing.
like one of my best friends. Yeah.
I already had one.
No, I like am obsessed with that concept because I never had it, and I feel like it's a gay experience that everyone needs to experience. I want people to bully me, call me ugly, fat, disgusting. Yeah, literally like go out, everyone go, ugh. I want just like the people that say babe a lot, and I'm not just talking about Lila Gibney. I want horrible friends for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. I want to be in a friend group where everyone hates each other.
I don't. I already did it. I don't want to do it again.
Well, like I want to just do it as like a social experience. Like we go out a social experience experiment where like we just go out to WeHo.
What about it is an experiment?
It's an experiment to push myself to my
it's
limits.
more of a social experience.
I want to see if I can fit the role. I will dress up like Raymond.
Ian already did this actually when I was moving into my apartment and going to pick up my key. He insisted that he had to wear a crop top and act like an asshole, and I like actually never wanted to not hang out with him so bad. I wanted him to leave. I literally wanted anything other than Ian sitting next to me in a crop top and being rude.
I wore shorts.
Also, I was just like in like a high amount of stress because like I'm moving from like
and like meeting like the leasing people too.
Literally like trying to figure out my movers, like moving from my other apartment to a new apartment, like trying to figure out where the fuck the truck's going. Ian sitting on a cop going, "Come on, babes."
Also, this wasn't even like for anything.
He just did it.
I didn't even tell her. I just like got in the office and I was like, "Let's go, bitch, ugly bitch."
And I'm like sitting there stressed. I'm like, "Well, I need this and this," and he's like, "Well, let's go," instead of helping me.
Yeah, I was wearing a crop top that was like up to my nipples, a fuzzy jacket, glasses, and shorts. And I was living my fantasy. I was just being so mean for no reason. You'd be like, "Help me," and I'd be like, "Nah."
My only problem was that you were being fucking rude.
Yeah, I told you I wanted the fantasy.
The day I'm moving, the day that I'm under like great amounts of stress, Ian's like, "This is the time."
I'm gonna do that for every stressful event.
You do.
Act gay?
No, you're just like the least helpful person ever, probably.
I don't know how to help you.
I sliced my finger open and you pulled your phone out and went, "Ah!" Well, you sliced my finger open. And then he went, "Ah! Ah!" And then he asked if we could stop at Starbucks before I went and got stitches. and he made an Uncrustable.
I was like, I know you're probably like in pain.
I'm like bleeding down my whole arm. It's pouring into the toilet. I can see the white in my hand. And Ian's like, "Yeah, Starbucks."
That was a day.
And then I like, when we got to the urgent care, I didn't like, I was like out of it because like I just, the sight of blood already makes me feel like wheezy and like I'm gonna pass out, but also blood was pouring out of my hand.
How do you think I felt?
And it was on my fucking period, so the amount of blood coming out of my body was gross.
How do you think I felt?
Shut up. And then
I had to see it too, and I was the one that did it, so it was way worse for me.
We were in line. Well, we were in line. I mean, that I didn't really like. I was too like, I couldn't speak to anyone because like I was just not feeling like I could, and I was just in line waiting to get stitches. And the guy in front of me was like mad at me that I didn't just go in.
Because you were waiting for people that thought they had fucking COVID instead of just walking into the urgent care.
Yeah.
I hate urgent care.
I had my hand wrapped in a t-shirt, and then Ian was like, "Can she go? Your hand's bleeding." And then he's like, "Yeah, sorry, didn't want to cut you."
I'm trying to think of what else happened.
Didn't want to cut you.
Burn, but not burn. You got cut. So what were you for Halloween besides cheerleader?
Everyone got mad at me the first day because I was a Spirit Halloween angel, and all my comments were, "Girl, we know it's from Spirit." Yeah, it's a Halloween store.
Yeah,
So
what the fuck?
I usually am Freddie Mercury every year. I don't know why I like forgot that I do that, but I didn't plan it at all. The crock pot actually just turned on, and I think I need to go.
You're gonna shit yourself?
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks a lot for fucking watching this podcast, babes. If you want to meet us, come to WeHo tonight. I have poppers. I have addies. Just see me in a crop top. I'm going to be wearing all black. It's going to be so stunning, so skinny, literally amazing. Everything. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget you can listen to this podcast every single we don't actually know anymore because we've been really inconsistent. And you can watch it whenever you get the notification. Turn notifications on for our podcast so you don't miss out when we actually post. Thank you for watching. Next week, we're going to have Ashnico on and Drew Carey. Ashnico, Drew Carey, and Oprah Winfrey on for next episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Emmy and Ian need help. They're on their way, here to slay, but they need some help. They need some help.